it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. Today I am going to be doing another memory plan with me. I'm really excited. I am hoping to do a little bit of a sprint on some of these spreads to catch up just a little bit before the end of the year. This is going to be from a week in September the 19th, and I'm going to be using this absolutely stunning kit from Two Little Bees called Under the Tuscan Sun. I just think this is so gorgeous. This kit, I believe, was inspired by Lauren of Plan Mosh Plans, and if not, it just definitely has all her vibes. So I just think this is so gorgeous, and I can't wait to play around with this. It's just really pretty. I love purple. It's got like all the wine, the little outdoor seating. We had a really big dinner on Sunday night for Rosh Hashanah, and I thought this with like the wine and the decorations was absolutely perfect to commemorate that. So this is what we're going with. Here are the full boxes, the, I guess, sidebar deco, some layering items, some headers. I believe that Maria has done a little bit of a kit format revamp since this kit came out. And then we have our functional page. This page is unfoiled. And then the bottom washi page, this is in rose gold foil. And then I do have the functional add-on sheet as well, which just gives you some extra floral, some extra add-ons, and some extra boxes and all of that. Then there was also a freebie included with this, which is Lauren, who is Plan Mosh Plans, actual freebie for this kit. And then as well, I have the floral add-on. So I am going to pull out these pages and jump right in. So I really wanted to do this beautiful kit justice, but I also just am trying to move a little bit faster through some of these spreads, still trying to make them look really nice, obviously, but I can't spend 3 hours on every memory spread because I will literally never finish. So I am going to try and move a little bit faster. This one I actually did get done all in one day. So I hadn't planned in my memory planner in a while. I had been really sick and was finally feeling a bit better. And I was like, I really just want a sticker and sit at my desk and do it. And I actually ended up working through the whole spread. So that was really, really awesome. And it made me feel good. And I have this theory that if I could just do it 20 minutes a day, 4 or 5 times a week, that I would just finish for the year, or at least catch up a lot. So I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I'm hoping to just really close the gap a little bit and work on some of these. I do have a couple of styles that I've seen that are just a little bit different, a little bit more journaly, that I want to try out as well. So I'm going to pick some good kits to go with that kind of style as well. And I'm hoping to do a few more scene style, more simple spreads and mix that in. Just really mix up the different styles, have fun with it, but also try and keep it moving along. And I'm still debating what I'm going to do for next year. I will be doing some kind of sticker memory planner, and I am looking at some new inserts from Sadie Stickers. I haven't used the monthly calendars all year. I don't think I need them, and I'm just debating if I want to get the same Caress Press inserts, or if I want to switch over to an undated insert, or if I want to switch to something that just doesn't have the monthlies in it. So I'm still figuring that out, but I will decide probably during Black Friday and pick them up while they are on some kind of sale. So for the date covers, I had actually a pretty good idea of what I wanted to do here. I love the Two Little Bees date cover. So I put down a skinny piece of Simply Gilded washi in this really, really vibrant, darker purple color, which matched so well with the grapes and some of the florals in the kit, even though the boxes were in the softer colors. And I think it really makes the spread pop. Then I layered the date covers on top of that with some of the more deco, the clip art deco in the kit in between the days of the week, so that it kind of looks like one continuous line. And then every other day I used some of the floral toppers, and then on the non-floral topper day I have these absolutely gorgeous leaf, hanging leaf pieces from the Pretty Pinko, which this is honestly my favorite piece of fall foil for the entire year. I just absolutely love these. I have 2 sheets of them in rose gold and in gold in the individual pieces, plus I have a bottom washi version as well, so I'm sure you will see these again. But I wanted to bring a little bit more fall elements to this kit. This kit wasn't specifically a fall kit, it's just wine country kit, but because I'm doing this in September, and we actually had our patio all decorated up with all of these fall decorations, and we ate outside on that for the holiday, so I wanted to really bring in some of the fall elements to this. I just thought it matched with the overall theme of the week. And I do think it looks really nice with this as well, even though the kit itself doesn't have any fall. And this is, of course, in rose gold. So my favorite, just giving the top a little trim there to get the last little bits of floral up off where needed. And then I am still using a weekly ombre to track my meals, which that may be a thing that goes away, although I just have the hardest time letting go of it. It's just kind of fun to look back over it, even though like it's not something I need, obviously, in here. And then I wanted to leave myself some journaling space as well. And then this was just the peak of good television season. We had so many shows that we were watching at this point that were like current on. So I put a space in the sidebar for me to keep track of all the shows we were watching, almost all of which are now over, unfortunately. And Andor has one, which is the only one that's still on, only has one episode left. So we are running low on things to watch again, although White Lotus just came back. So that is good anyways. This week I did use just foil icons from Crafts by Towie and then mix that with doodle icons from White Deer Stationery. So all of the icons that aren't from the kit are from those two shops. If you are ever curious about where our sticker is from, you can let me know. I started off Monday the same way I usually do, by doing some work, and so I used a Crafts by Towie icon and a script sticker for that. That script is actually from Lilac Luna Plans, who is no longer open. And then I did my regular Monday admin as well, and then after that, volunteering at the school book fair at my big kids' school. So I went over there and worked my shift at the book fair, which was super fun. I didn't have her class, which I was really glad. I didn't want to have her class, but I had a class of third graders and a class of fourth graders, and my oldest is in first grade, so I'm not usually around like older elementary school students, and it's just so fun to see like what we can look forward to in a few years and what a difference a few years makes. And it was like cute to see them all reading like their chapter books, and there was definitely some like very bookish kids in the class, which was super fun. I was a very bookish kid as well, so that was just kind of fun to see and just meet some other parents and all of that good stuff. Then that evening we watched some of those many shows that I was mentioning on the sidebar, which like it was Lord of the Rings, House of the Dragon. Usually on Mondays we were watching House of the Dragon because I can't stay up super late, so we kind of watch everything like the day after it comes out, unless it's like an early in the day release. Like I guess the Amazon stuff releases early in the day or at midnight the night before or whatever. And then I also just cleaned my office that night after we were done watching TV. It was just super messy, and I decided to use the little half circle flipped upside down like that. I feel like I usually put them going in that direction if they're at the bottom of the page, and going in the other direction if they're at the top of the page. You can use them either way, and just layered that with some florals and stuff like that. I did try and bring in some of the florals from the kit, but I was also, again, just trying not to go overboard, looking for pieces that make a high impact with not a lot of effort, like not trying to do so much foil in between every day that really slows me down. I actually did the foil decorating at the end, and I do feel like that saved a lot of time, so I probably will keep going with that. It's like leaving the space for it and then just kind of going back with it at the end all at once. So on Tuesday, the baby is home with me, and we walked my big kid down to the bus and then with the stroller, and then just went for a walk after that. And then we were also getting a basement quote then, so we came back and did that. Somebody came to take a look at our basement because we are thinking probably going to finish our basement. And then, on this day we got back a different basement quote, and it was so outrageously high that I just was feeling really dejected. We've had way more reasonable quotes since then, but I was just like, forget it. If that's what it costs to finish a basement, we should just buy a new house. And then I just started like house shopping for houses in our neighborhood. And my husband was like, you need to calm down. That was not a reasonable quote. Like, I'm not even sure why this company didn't just tell us they're booked full. Like, it's fine, you can relax. We don't need to buy a new house, which obviously we don't. We haven't been in this house for that long. But anyway, I did eventually calm down, but I did have some fun doing some house shopping, and there are some really nice houses that are like super expensive for sale in our neighborhood. I definitely want to keep my eye out in case like any of them have an open house. I don't want to bother an agent, but like if someone has an open house in the neighborhood, I might just like go check out a few of these McMansions, Anyway, then I did some holiday planning on this day as well. We were getting ready for our Rosh Hashanah, just like finalizing the guest list and menu and all that kind of stuff like that. Like we knew what the mains were going to be, but some of the side dishes. It was also super warm still at this point, so we played outside for a while after school, and then that night we tried to watch the Winx Saga of season 2 on Netflix. We watched like 7 minutes of it, and I was just like, I can't watch this. I remember really liking the first season of the show, and my husband also watched the entire first season of the show with me, and I found the second season, like the first episode, was just completely unwatchable, and I just watched Call the Midwife in the bath instead. I was just like, forget it, I'm done. And then on Wednesday, I had like a relaxing morning, and then I ran some errands, and I had a nail appointment, and then I picked up some Happy Mail from the post office, and I had a package from, I think I had a package from EC and a package from Day Designer this day. So it was a very Happy Mail day. And then that afternoon, I had a catch-up call with one of my friends. We just like talking on the phone for a little while. And then that night, we're going to watch some more TV. On Wednesdays, we watch Andor. That's still going on this week is the season finale while I'm recording this voiceover, and I'm gonna upload this video as soon as So if you're watching this video the day that it comes out, please know that the season finale of Andor is on Wednesday. I am not a huge Star Wars fan in general. Like, I have not seen all of the movies. I never remember what's going on when I do watch the movies. Andor stands on its own. It's a phenomenal show, even if you're not a Star Wars fan. Even if you've literally never seen anything with Star Wars, you would be totally fine watching this show and might enjoy it. Just like if generally like rebellion stuff is your cup of tea. It's just a really, really good and well done show, and it's definitely my favorite of any of the Star Wars shows. Anyway, on Thursday we went to Starbucks, and then I took the baby to the playground. Again, I'm feeling a little jealous looking back at this spread of the good weather we were having. It's been a bit more rainy and cold lately, but that is all good. And then on this day was actually the day that I had hosted or opened and started hosting a giveaway for Portland Leather Goods bags. That was on my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you maybe saw that. That was super, super fun, and like just like a really cool opportunity that I had to do on my Instagram through them. And then also this was when my computer was broken, and my husband took the computer with him to work to see if his buddy in IT could take a look at it. And we ended up being able to rescue just about everything from my external hard drive. It was my external hard drive that was the problem. The drive itself could not be saved, but we did get everything we needed off of it. However, it was really touch and go there for a few days, and it was very tense. I was really upset. It was all of my unedited footage, and at this point, I had like 5 or 6 videos that I hadn't edited that I had filmed, including like this absolutely massive haul and 2 memory plan with me's. I think I was just like really, really upset, but we were able to save everything, and now I've got a new external hard drive. We've got some cloud stuff going on, so everything is all good. But yeah, it was very tense, but super thank you to the kind friend that helped us out there and was able to like show us how to get everything off of it. So that was good. On Friday, I was working on an article, so I had a bunch of writing time in the morning, and then my husband came home with my computer at lunch, and then I was able to get everything off and get it fixed on Friday. So I was very, very excited for that. And I spent like a large portion of the afternoon doing that, and then since it was working again and I was like feeling good that I was able to get my footage off, I just started filming again, and I started working on another memory spread. And then that night we watched Lord of the Rings, and then I went to bed early because it had been a long day and a busy week, and I am just squeezing in some of the boxes there. I'm thinking about trying a spread where I do like a lot less boxes and just kind of using some florals with the icons or some different journaling elements, and trying that to see how I like that as well, especially for some of the smaller things. And because a lot of shops are not offering as small of boxes as they used to, like very few shops still have like little things included in their kits and like a lot of the smaller elements. So I decided to try that. I don't want to like eliminate what I'm actually putting in the spreads. I don't want to reduce that, but just want to try out some new ways of putting it all together and keep it fresh. I love love to try out new planning styles. If you don't know that about me, in my functional planner, in my memory planner, everything, I just love to try new things. So then on Saturday, my husband went grocery shopping like super early in the morning because this was such a busy weekend and we were prepping for the holiday on Sunday. I also had a really bad migraine, but tried to power through that, take some medicine, try and reset as quickly as possible because we also had tickets to the Children's Museum. So we went to the Children's Museum and then basically spent the whole afternoon cooking, prepping, and getting ready for our party on Sunday, and then literally spent all Sunday doing that. We did a brisket, so we barbecued a brisket. So we started that Saturday night, and then if you don't know, it takes about 20 hours to cook a brisket that way. It's so good. My husband loves doing it, so we do that for our parties from time to time. So that is what we were working on. And he like has this whole system rigged up. We have like sensors inside the grill. So he can so he'll sleep downstairs on the couch and like watch the sensors beep, and will wake him up if he needs to like go out and adjust the temperatures on the grill. So he still does get some sleep, although I don't know how restful it is, but better him than me. And then I just cook the rest of the stuff. So I prep the brisket, I trim all the fat, I season it and all of that. And then he takes over the grilling duties. And then we just made all the sides and everything else and just had a really nice barbecue. My son still did have soccer that day. And then everybody, all our family, cousins and grandparents and all that stuff came over late in the afternoon, and we had a very nice barbecue and delicious food, and we were able to eat outside too, which was nice. And then that night I did what I usually do after we have a lot of people at the house, and that's just relax and take a bath. I don't know why. Every time we have like a party at the house, it's all I want to do after is just like get nice and cozy in the bath. So I'm finishing this up by filling out the sidebar. I waited till the end to do this, putting in my meals. I'm going to do the journaling space and writing down those TV shows we were watching as well. And then I'm going to go back in with just a little bit of foil deco. My camera did cut off at the end while I was doing the foil deco, so there is just a touch more than what you see on camera, but you get the idea. I basically just saved all the sparkles till the end and just went back and peppered a few in, and that is everything. Okay, that is everything all finished up. A really fun spread for a really fun week. Let me show you what I have left from the kit. There were so many extras with this, so I've got lots of little floral bits left, some deco, even some functional stuff, and yeah, one full box that I didn't use, but that is everything. So if you liked this video, please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at MyCraftyPlans to keep up with everything going on in all my planners. Bye!